1.
All right, yeah. Third time's the charm. Let's get it. Welcome everybody to the third episode of The Late Bell, the only late night show that you watch at 10 o'clock in the morning. Dog, I know it's not funny, but you gotta fake it for the bit. Like, the bit don't work if nobody bite. So, this is The Late Bell, the only late night show that you watch at 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I'm Ramsey, and to be honest, I don't even know your name. You're my third co-host in 3 episodes.
Oh, I'm Michael.
Markel, welcome to the show. We got an action-packed episode today for y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned and don't miss The Late Bell.
Today I'm here with
Alex Schnur.
Michaela.
Saad.
Sarah.
Shravani.
What are your plans for spring break?
Definitely gonna go to the rodeo and then study for my SAT.
Traveling, and I'm gonna travel the world.
How excited are you for spring break?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to spend my time with Joaquin and all my other homeboys. So many events that we're planning on going to. It's gonna be such a fun time.
Do you think you'll be doing any spring cleaning?
No.
Why not?
Girl, I'm leaving that up to my mom.
No. Why not?
Nothing to clean.
I guess so. Since spring break is coming up and everyone's traveling, where would you want to go?
I would want to go to Hawaii.
And what would you do over there?
At Hawaii, I would go to the beach every single day.
Nice, me too. Today I'm here with
Alyssa.
What's your ideal way of spending spring break?
Well, my ideal way of spending spring break is spending it with my family and sleeping in.
Nice, me too. So what are your plans?
Probably just going to visit my grandma and spending time with my sister.
Nice, thank you.
We're joined today in the studio by Madison and Savannah from the yearbook to get a rundown of the process and ask about some of the more creative aspects of the class. Welcome to the show, y'all.
Hi.
Now, before we get into that, I want to get some more insight into what made y'all want to join yearbook in the first place. How did that come about?
So I actually joined the journalism and photography class, and in that class you really just learn about how to write for the yearbook and how to take pictures in general. And we actually have different activities that train us to see what we'll experience when we go into yearbook 1.
I think the best marketing as a program.
It's been really good this year.
Yeah. That LeBron poster always gets me. Now, I've already got mine. Can you tell, for those who aren't aware, how to get a yearbook?
So actually, speaking of the LeBron poster, there's a QR code on there that you can scan, and it'll bring you to a direct link to jostens.com on where to buy the yearbook.
To the people who are considering whether or not they should get one, what do you think would be the question you would ask them to as to why they should?
They should buy a yearbook because they get to see all the fun experiences that they've had throughout the whole year and the actual background of Clearbrook, because they're not just seeing what people market, they're actually seeing the real activities that we get to do in the entire year.
That's all we have for today. Thank you to both Madison and Savannah for coming and doing this interview with us. It's really appreciated on both of y'all parts, and we hope to see y'all in the future working on the yearbook.
Thank you.
That's all we got for today.
What's up, Clearbrook? Today we would like to congratulate Ms. Troba for being Teacher of the Year. Ms. Troba has been teaching for 22 years. She is married to her husband, Mr. Troba, who she's known since she was 5. They have 4 daughters in total. 3 are adults and the youngest is 12 years old. Her biggest life event was becoming a mom. She says that her girls are her greatest job and greatest accomplishments. Ms. Troba is currently our biology teacher. She previously taught 6th, 7th, and 8th grade science, health, aquatics, and IPC. She also coached basketball and track. Teaching and coaching is all she knows. She was raised by 2 teachers who are retired from CCISD. She believes that education is woven into the very fiber of who she is. Ms. Troba's best teaching moment was earning Teacher of the Year at CBHS. To be chosen by the very teacher she admires, respects, and is humbled to serve beside. She would never forget the moment or this milestone in her career. For 22 years, she has walked into her classroom with one goal: to make a difference. She has always believed that teachers are difference makers, that what they do matters, not just in the content delivered, but in lives they shape.
And my favorite memory from the Strobe class is like, we always get there in the morning. We just always sit there and talk about, how we're doing in the class. And my brother, he's always there with me, so we talk about how he did in the class last year too.
Oh my goodness, Miss Strobe and I have been really good friends for about 3 years now. We connected over our love of books and obviously getting to teach you guys. She is just the most incredible human being ever. Every moment with her has been really special, both here on campus and then merging our personal lives outside of school as well.
And we have this sort of kind of cooking method. If you're not doing good in the class, you cook ramen noodles. But if you start doing good, you cooking that steak, filet mignon. We like to call it filet mignon. I just want to say thank you, Miss Strobe, because you really helped me in that class. And let's say my stove wasn't on in the beginning of the year, so, but you made me turn it on and start cooking. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Miss Strobe, thank you so much for your years of service here at Clearbrook. Thank you so much for the time and the energy that you have spent being what's best for kids, bettering their learning experience, and providing some really meaningful moments for all of our students.
All right, as of now, we've done this a couple times before. This is our weekly report card. Starting on March 10th, cheer trials will be taking place at 5 p.m. in Gym 2. The celebrity tryout clinics will also be taking place in Gym 1 at 4:30 p.m. Those tryouts are multi-day events, so take that into account when planning because JV and sophomore baseball will be playing at 4:30 that same day.
On the 11th, there will be a HOSA meeting at 9:45 a.m. in the auditorium, and a CHIPS robotics meeting at 3 p.m. Softball will play Deer Park starting at 5 p.m. Show up and support our Wolverines.
On the 12th, there will be an Eid potluck in the Commons from 7 to 9 p.m. And Friday, we will have our field day with an early release of 11:30. Before we move on, I want to give a shout out to Clearbrook Bowling for their performance at a recent event they participated in, as well as our representatives in the rodeo art competition for their pieces, like these, which placed in competition.
And that's all.
Then that's all for our weekly report card. Let's continue to celebrate our special Wolverines who show up day in and day out to show the world what Clearbrook is all about. Peace.
Okay, ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, y'all. That was definitely a show. I mean, segments were great. The host looks amazing. The co-host showed up, I guess. So I say that's another successful episode in the books. I like to end it the same way we usually do by shouting out all of our CBTV crew members as well as our guests. We'll see you on the next episode where we might find out the answer to questions we're all wondering. Will there be a new co-host? Will we ever film an episode that's not on a time crunch? Will I make it to graduation before I throw a chair? Find out next time on The Late Bell, the only late night show you watch at 10 o'clock in the morning.
So when do you plan on...
Oh my goodness.
Oh, are you okay?